Phytophthora ramorum is a fungal plant disease which is in existence in both non-native and native plant species. It'll get inside the tree system almost like our bodies. In effect, a tree is very similar to a human where it's got all its fluids running through it. So once it gets any sort of disease, virus or whatever, just like a human being, it then spreads through it. The tree then tries to attack it, which then uses a lot of energy up, and subsequently it becomes overcome by this disease because it has no defense mechanism against it. To spot it within a tree, you'll find almost like black tar leaching coming out of the bark, and you get small spots of it at first, normally a couple of feet from the ground, and then it gradually works its way up the tree so it totally consumes it. It's spread through its spores, so its spores will land in the soil and on the leaves of rhododendrons. Rhododendrons then help to invigorate that process and help it to produce a lot of spores. These spores then will drift down through any sort of low-lying mist, fog, wind, rain, water. They're also passed around by foot as well, or by animals. In this particular valley, we've got everything. We've got the footpaths where people and dogs are. It's quite muddy around here, so these spores live in the mud and understory vegetation quite well. It's also got a lot of low-lying fog in the valley, so that makes the problem worse. And also we have a watercourse running through here, so that spreads the spores even more. We noticed it at Quarry Bank just over 12 months ago, and it was just in this location where we are now. Some of the rhododendron started to die off, and the leaves started to blacken, which is a sign of Phytophthora. Once we got confirmation that it was Phytophthora ramorum, we was then issued a plant destruction notice, which is a legally binding document for us to destroy all rhododendron and everything else within a certain perimeter of this infected plant. So that meant we had to get the team in, put fences up, restrict access, cut everything down to ground level, remove all vegetation from the ground and burn everything. You can help stop the spread of Phytophthora ramorum by sticking to designated paths. Make sure you've got your dogs on leads so they're not going into the undergrowth and spreading the spores around. Make sure you keep out of water courses again to stop the spores moving around. And also when you leave in sight, make sure that you clean your boots off thoroughly and all the mud's removed from them so you don't pass the spores on to other sites.